Chris, could you please give a response to the question that I asked before you put your head down on that desk to take a nap?
Teacher, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I heard every word you uttered. I'm prepared to share with the others what I have learned.
Great, go ahead, but remember to include the evidence you gathered for the point that you're trying to prove.
Alright, here we go. Let me grab my notebook real quick. Here, check it out. Well, my point is this. I went to bed late, I finished all my homework and I started to create. And what I made me feel so elated and awake. I felt it would be wrong to escape it, so I stayed. And lately it's been difficult to focus on the time. There are way too many pressures that are poking at my mind. They tell me who to be, how to think, and what to be. And plus, all my friends pretend I'm cool, but really think I'm ugly. I'd love to be the student that I know that I could be, but I feel like we're all stupid when assuming we are free. So I appreciate your care, I'm aware that you're wise, but I wish you'd understand that I'm scared and I cry and I don't wanna lie. And I guess I should express that I have no clue exactly what the question was you asked. And what's the task at hand? What are we trying to figure out? And will I pass in class if I decide not to participate? Will I advance in life if I don't get the grades expected? Will I amount to nothing? Will I be disrespected? I believe the answers are like clouds in open skies, and all of them are perfect if I breathe and close my eyes. And when somebody makes me feel scared of failing a test, I instantly get tense and can bear the effects. I'm very spacey, I stare at the wall, I fiddle in my notebooks, pass notes in the hall. And only when I feel like I'm not learning then I sleep. So maybe it's not me, maybe it's the way you teach.
Oh, Chris, thanks for sharing. I'm sorry to hear that you've been feeling overwhelmed with that weight that you've been carrying here, but I bet there are some things that we could do to make it better. Class, what do you think? How about we brainstorm together? Hands up, everyone. Place your votes. Helping a fellow student figure out what he's feeling and why, or continue our discussion on geographical characteristics of Mount Kilimanjaro. You decide.
I have an idea. How about when you feel sleepy, you focus on your breathing and think about what you're eating? I learned in health class that the things you put in your body have an effect on how well you process information. I seen you at the snack bar eyeing down the donut holes. Do you know those preservatives are one molecule away from plastic? The change in lifestyle is all it takes to take control, and I believe you have what it takes to face and change your habits.
Cynthia, are you serious? It's not what he's eating, it's because we're forced to wake up. We're teenagers, we should be sleeping.
Ryan, please raise your hand when you have an idea. It's great to raise awareness, but not when someone else is speaking. Ashley, what do you believe? You've known Chris since middle school. What do you see that he can't? Open up that window to him.
Well, okay. Guess I have a couple ideas I could share. Yeah, alright. Well, I think Chris thinks too much about what others think. It sounds to me like he's fed up with feeling tiny, small, and weak. Maybe he should start reading stuff he really likes and work out every night before writing rhymes. I mean, he spelled it out. He said he's insecure. He probably has an identity crisis built up over childhood years. And when you're constantly confused and you don't know who you are, it's probably hard to look in the mirror, much less appreciate your heart.
Wow, thanks, Ashley. Now look what we've done. Chris, what do you think about the ideas that we've come up with?
I agree, this is great. It's been a lot of fun. I regained faith in myself and I feel like I have options. This actually makes me think. How about once a week, we do something like this for everyone in class? Honest, it makes more sense to me to use our time together to discuss the conflicts in our lives that often make us feel stuck. And if we're honest with each other and we honor each other's perspective, then maybe we'll get better at learning how to love.